Welcome to the September edition of Pulse of the Parish. I'm Crystal Beechup. We're excited to have you join us today for a fun day on the lake, courtesy of Caddo Parish Parks and Recreation. But before we get to the canoeing, we'll visit Caddo Parish Public Works for a look at our annual road treatment program and spend some time with our parish retirees at this year's Retiree Luncheon. There's lots to see and do, so let's go. The parish's annual road treatment program is vital to maintaining the safety and integrity of over 800 miles of parish-maintained roads.
Parish of Caddo Public Works Department, this is our largest project each year. It addresses about 44 miles of road where we patch and overlay in progress of our road program, which is about we have 860 miles of road, and every year we can do about 40 to 50 miles of road of overlay and patch each year. The road treatment program each year is the Public Works' largest project. This year it's $6.7 million worth of about 44 miles of road. It's our annual project each year to try to address our roads throughout the parish. The program is funded each year through the capital budget process each year through the Caddo Commission. The Commission, we make a request and the Commission approves or disapproves our budget request. So our roads are selected based on priority. They're inspected twice a year. They're put on a list for needs, and then they're ranked. And so we have an ongoing rank of list of needs each year, and we pick the ones at the high of the list to do the work first. We had 44 miles of road that'll get completed in 2022. I think there were 53 roads in total that were getting done this year. We try to focus on roads that have a 15-year life cycle. And so we work pretty hard on prioritizing our roads for that life cycle so that we can keep those roads in good shape. Depending on activities such as oil and gas, heavy industry in certain areas, roads are addressed a little sooner than 15 years, and sometimes they're addressed a little bit later than 15 years, depending on location and the conditions that they're in. Well, I think it's important to know that the Parish and Caddo Public Works Department knows that roads are vital to our transportation needs throughout the parish. They're vital to have commodities get through all parts of the parish, and that we do our crews do a great job of making sure that the roads are prioritized. They're asked for proper budgets to make sure that they're done on a timely manner, and they get to them on an annual basis. Not only just for road surface, but the road drainage that goes along with it. It all works collectively together. If you only did one part of it, it would end up failing. So you have to look at it as a holistic approach. Each year, our road overlay program usually bids in the 1st of April. Construction will usually start in late May, and then usually last throughout until the fall, usually September or October. So it's a lengthy process to get out and do all the roads, mainly because it's just, we do roads throughout the parish. We don't focus in one little area. We work from the Arkansas border down to the DeSoto Parish line, from Texas to Bossier Parish. So these roads are not usually right next to one another, scattered, so a lot of mobilization goes in the fact that to get that done, it takes a little time to do that.
The Parish of Caddo's Human Resources Department hosted this year's Retiree Luncheon for former parish employees. The luncheon is designed to offer former employees a chance to fellowship and see former fellow coworkers while receiving important information about the parish, benefit changes, and further retirement planning. Over 80 retirees attended this year's luncheon.
Well, periodically we invite the retirees to join us for a luncheon where we get together to fellowship and update them on their benefits and the upcoming events of the parish. This year there was 85 in attendance, so it was like a big family reunion.
I was at the parish for 25 years. I was a senior maintenance technician for the Facilities and Maintenance Department at Caddo Correctional Center. Well, I started out in at the time it was called the Housekeeping Department. Later it was Environmental Services, and I worked my way up. I became a Tech 1 and was a helper. I was a Tech 2, and they put me out a little bit more on my own. And then they made me a senior technician, and I was able to do plumbing, electrical, HVAC, welding, carpentry, a little bit of everything.
The Retiree Luncheon is important because it lets our employees know that they're still part of the team and we value their ideas and their friendship. It's also an opportunity for us to say thank you and, for their years of service and the contributions that they've made to the parish.
It's taken a little bit of getting used to, but it's been a lot of fun. Spent a lot of time with my family, made a few trips, bought a few things, and just thank God I wake up every day.
We hope the retirees enjoyed the time to fellowship with their coworkers, both old and new, that they received useful information about their benefits, and we're also glad to be able to share with them, sharing our excitement of some of the big things on the horizon at the Parish of Caddo. The Parish of Caddo retirees enjoy such benefits as continued health insurance, as well as benefits they receive from the Parochial Employees Retirement System. And for 2023, our retirees are going to get a 2.5% cost of living increase.
Well, I got an invitation in the mail for my first retiree luncheon, and I have been looking forward to it for a long time. You spend more time with these folks than you do with your family a lot, and you create bonds, and you get to know each other really well. You lean on each other, and when you retire, you don't see them as much, and you don't have that, and it's just the camaraderie.
I would like to thank all of our retirees. They are truly our friends and family. Our retirees mentored us and built the foundation that we work on today, like the contributions of Senior Tech Cleve McCoy, who served as Employee Council President for a number of years, and Hugh Walmsley, who was the Parish Treasurer for the Caddo Parish Police Jury. He took us through the transition to a commission form of government and became our Director of Finance. And Parks Director Larry Raymond, who built the team that remains here today that will oversee planning of a new Walter B. Jacob Nature Complex. All of our retirees left a mark, and their retirements and the benefits they enjoy are well deserved. They will forever be a part of the Caddo Parish family.
Learn everything you can, take on every job you can, leave the parish better than you found it. That's one thing I was always told, and I like to think I did that. And just lend a hand any chance you get.
I hit the open waters for a fun-filled canoeing excursion hosted by Caddo Parish Parks and Recreation. Held several times during the year, the opportunities allow citizens to experience canoeing and kayaking and enjoy the beautiful scenery in Caddo Parish. Canoes and life vests were provided by the parish as well.
I love the outdoors. It's fun. We've done a lot of activities with the park. We live really close, so that's definitely an advantage, but we just like to be outside. Just some fun. I haven't canoed yet. My daughter was in a summer camp. She did it, and there was an adult required today. I'm like, I'll go. Just for the experience, just to have fun and be outside. Well, we've been to some of the acrylic painting classes. Those are indoors, of course. We've been to Bugs and Bones. We've actually had a birthday party at the park. So we live close, so we try to do a lot out here in this area. Well, just come out and try it. It's beautiful. It's a little cooler now than it was a few weeks ago, so it's definitely something you should try. It's a lot of fun. They have many different events, different age groups, indoor stuff, outdoor stuff. It's great. Just sign up and show up.
Well, that's a wrap on this edition of Pulse of the Parish. As always, we invite you to join us every first Friday of the month at noon for a look at all the fun and exciting things happening at the Parish of Caddo. We'll see you next time, and until then, have a safe and wonderful Labor Day holiday.